Welcome to the Monday Make, a series of STEAM do-it-yourself videos brought to you by Mach 1 at Phoenix Public Library. I'm Cassie, a library assistant with Youth Services. Today, we're going to be making pom-pom projects. Are you ready to make something?
For today's project, you're going to need a paper clip, yarn, and scissors. If you're joining us for the advanced project, you're going to need 2 different color yarns, a small bowl for tracing, a pencil, and cardboard. Any yarn is okay, but the fluffier the yarn, the fluffier the pom-pom.
To create your pom-pom, grab your yarn and begin wrapping around your 4 fingers. If you can, borrow the biggest hand in your home to make wrapping easy. You want to wrap enough yarn that it starts to look puffy. I use this pretty multicolor yarn to give my pom-pom colors. When you're done wrapping, now you want to cut your string with a little extra over one side of your hand. Then cut yourself a long 2-foot or more piece of yarn. If you wrapped your own hand, be sure to cut the yarn before you start wrapping. Grab your single 2-foot yarn strand and wiggle it between the middle and ring finger until you can grab it from the other side. Bring it all the way around to tie off the middle of your pom-pom front to back. I had a helper tie it tight for me. I recommend a double knot. Once everything's tied tight, carefully slide your hand out and cut the loops off your pom-pom so that every strand is free at the ends. Carefully hold the side you have already cut while cutting through the loop ends on the other. Be sure not to cut the yarn you used to tie off your pom-pom. If you are done cutting and it doesn't seem to be curling into a ball, retie the middle using the same yarn strand from before, making it as tight as you can. It should squeeze the middle so the loose strands become ball-like. You can see that I definitely have to retie mine. Retied and beautiful. Now for the fun part, trimming. Hold your pom-pom by the 2 long free strands that you used to tie your pom-pom. This is so you do not cut them while you trim. You need them to tie it like an ornament at the end of our video. For the rest, trim off a good amount everywhere to get a fluffy, even ball. Try to get all the strands the same length for a true pom-pom shape. Now that it's trimmed and ready, we can use those strands to tie it to our paper clip. Tie the pom-pom tight on your paper clip and trim the excess string. Stick it in your favorite book for a very cute bookmark. For our advanced pom-pom, you will need to make a cardboard pom-pom maker. I use the side of a cardboard box and a small bowl to trace 2 circles. I freehanded it, but you will need to draw 2 more identical circles inside the first 2, making 2 donuts. You can draw a line so you can cut into it later. Please have an adult cut the cardboard using a sharp pair of heavy-duty scissors or a box cutter. I recommend cutting a straight line into the center, then poking a hole in the middle to help get your scissors through that middle donut. Your donut should look the same, and starting at the split in your donut, make a tiny gap by cutting a small section off. I use scissors to help fold up the edges of the donuts to make a lip. When you're ready to start making your pom-pom, you're going to put them back to back so that they make a thicker donut. Before you start your pom-pom, we are going to cut a 2-foot or longer piece of yarn to tie our pom-pom together later. Let's call it our tie-off yarn. To make my Planet Earth pom-pom, you need the green string first. You can start it anywhere on the donut. Hold the string down flat with your thumb and begin to wind the green around the loose end until it is held tight. Now we will wind that spot up with yarn, filling it up with several layers. You don't want to go all the way around the donut, just one spot. When you're done, cut the string and tuck it between your wrapped yarn. Start another green spot on another place on the donut, doing the same thing you did for your first green spot. Now we add our blue ocean. Using your blue yarn, start at one end of the donut and work your way around, including your green wrapped spaces. Make sure to completely hide your green yarn under several layers of blue. You want to cover everything. It's important for a fluffy pom-pom that you make the yarn thickness even everywhere. This means that in the empty spots, you will need more blue yarn to match the thickness where green yarn bunches are covered with blue ones. Don't be afraid to go over the same spots with blue, going back and forth across your donut. Hopefully, your little lips will keep your yarn from sliding off your cardboard. It took a while, but it's completely wrapped now in blue. This part is completely optional, but if you would like to add additional landmass, go ahead and add another chunk of green on top of your blue. Hold your donut firmly in your hand and begin cutting through the loops at the ends of your donut. You should be able to wiggle your scissors between the two cardboard donut pieces. You will have to hold on for the first half, or your pom-pom will fall apart as you cut the loops. You'll need 2 pairs of hands to tie your pom-pom. Have 1 pair of hands wrap the tie-off yarn through the middle of your 2 cardboard pieces and tie it tight as the other holds the pom-pom. We had to tie above the cardboard because maybe the cardboard had some glue on it. I don't know. If you have similar trouble, be sure to pull the yarn away from the tie as you tie it. And don't forget to leave your tie-off yarn untouched and long. Gently pull away the cardboard from your globe. It's time for a trimming. Hold your pom-pom by the 2 long free strands that you used to tie it off with. This way they don't get cut as you trim. Take a look at our finished product, the Planet Earth Pom-Pom. Hang it off keychains, your backpack, or even make it into a bookmark like before. The Earth's the limit.
Thanks for watching. We hope you had fun making pom-poms with us. Please share your finished project with us on Instagram. Ask your grown-up to take a photo and post it using #TheMondayMake and #Mach1PPL. And make sure you don't miss our next video. Subscribe to Phoenix Public Library's YouTube channel. This STEAM DIY video has been brought to you by Mach 1 at Phoenix Public Library. We're a space for makers, artists, crafters, and hackers. What will you make next?